Hey everyone, Zero here. Today I'm here to open the brand new Blue Eyes White Destiny structure deck. As a massive Kaiba and Blue Eyes fan, this makes me super happy. This structure deck makes Blue Eyes strategy more consistent and powerful in the game's current state. And another cool thing about the structure deck is it also gives you an extra card of one of the 8 new support cards and a secret rare. Let's take a look at the back too. Prepare yourself for the next chapter of the Blue Eyes White Dragon strategy. This 50 card deck has everything you need to advance your Blue Eyes White Dragons to their next stage of invincibility, including Fusion, Ritual, Synchro, Xyz, and Link monsters. Dominate your duels with the original engine of destruction. That's what I like to hear. Alright, so with all that said, let's open this up. Notice as well as the structured decks boxes have become a lot smaller over the years. Alright, here's that new card, and let's get this bad boy out, if I can, because they got like this weird thing in it too. Kind of makes it a little harder to take out. Okay, I'm just gonna tear that out. There we go. There we go. So right here we have the Indigo Eyes Silver Dragon. Needs 2 level 8 dragon monsters. Cannot attack directly unless this card has a normal monster as material. You can only use each of the following effects of Indigo Eyes Silver Dragon once per turn. If this card is Xyz summoned, you can negate the effects of all face-up cards your opponent currently controls. You can detach 1 material from this card, then target 1 normal monster in your graveyard or banishment, special summon it, and if you do, it gains 1000 attack. Here we have the new Link monster, Link 1. This is really good, easy to get out. 1 level 4 or lower dragon or spellcaster monster. You cannot special summon except dragon monsters. You can only use each of the following effects as Spirit with Eyes of Blue. Once per turn, if this card is Link summoned, you can take 1 Mausoleum of White from your deck and either add it to your hand or send it to the graveyard. You can tribute this card, special summon 1 Blue Eyes monster from your hand or graveyard, but if you special summon an effect monster from your graveyard by this effect, it cannot attack and its effects are negated. Alright, here we have Maiden of White. You can send this card from your hand or field to the graveyard. Place 1 True Life from your hand or deck or graveyard face up in your spell and trap zone. If you special summon Blue Eyes White Dragon while this card is in your graveyard, except during the damage step, you can special summon this card. When a card or effect is activated that targets this card on the field, or when this card is targeted for an attack, quick effect, you can special summon 1 Blue Eyes White Dragon or 1 level 1 Light Tuner from your graveyard. You can only use each effect of Maiden of White once per turn. So basically, she's like all you need. She's like your 1 card combo starter. This one basically does like most of the heavy lifting in this deck, I'm pretty sure. Wishes for Eyes of Blue. Discard 1 card, add 1 level 1 Light Tuner and 1 spell and trap that mentions Blue Eyes White Dragon from your deck to your hand, except Wishes for Eyes of Blue. You can banish this card from your graveyard, then target 1 Blue Eyes White Dragon you control, equip 1 Blue Eyes monster from your extra deck to it as an equip spell. That gives it 400 attack. You can only use each effect of Wishes for Eyes of Blue once per turn. That's a good card that helps you get 2 cards from the deck. Here's the new Synchro monster, Blue Eyes Ultimate Spirit Dragon. It'll need 2 or more tuners and 1 non-tuner Blue Eyes monster. Your opponent cannot banish cards from your graveyard. You can only use each of the following effects of Blue Eyes Ultimate Spirit Dragon once per turn. When a card or effect is activated on the field, quick effect, You can negate the activation, and if you do, this card gains 1000 attack until the end of this turn. If this card is destroyed by battle or card effect, you could special summon one light dragon monster from your graveyard, except Blue Eyes Ultimate Spirit Dragon. Here we have the Neo Kaiser Seahorse, a retrain of the old Kaiser Seahorse, but it's dragon and tuner this time. Most likely help you get out your Blue Eyes Ultimate Spirit Dragon. If you control Blue Eyes White Dragon, you can special summon this card from your hand. You can target one light tuner you control, increase or decrease its level by 1. If this card is sent from the field to the graveyard, you can send one Blue Eyes monster or one monster that mentions Blue Eyes White Dragon from your deck to the graveyard, except Neo Kaiser Seahorse. You can only use each effect of Neo Kaiser Seahorse once per turn. Roar of the Blue-Eyed Dragons. Special summon in defense position one Blue Eyes monster from your deck or graveyard, or banishment, but if you control no Blue Eyes White Dragon, you can only special summon Blue Eyes White Dragon with this effect. Also, you cannot special summon from the extra deck for the rest of this turn except dragon monsters. You can banish this card from your graveyard, fusion summon one fusion monster from your extra deck using monsters from your hand or field, including a Blue Eyes monster. It's a really good way to fusion your Blue Eyes without needing Ultimate Fusion. Majesty of the White Dragons. That's a really nice looking artwork, I'm not gonna lie. It looks so cool. Show up to 3 of the Blue Eyes White Dragon in your hand, face up monster zone and or graveyard, then destroy an equal number of cards your opponent controls. You can banish this card from your graveyard, ritual summon one ritual monster from your hand by attributing Blue Eyes White Dragon from your hand or field whose total level equal its level. That's a really good card right there too. Alright, now into the old cards. We got one of my least favorite Blue Eyes White Dragons artwork, I'm not gonna lie. This is definitely not one of my favorites. And here's another Blue Eyes. It's one of the, I guess you could say, the most used one. They always use this artwork. And this one from the Dark Side of Dimensions movie, Blue Eyes White Dragon. Or this one, I've grown to like this one. I mean, especially considering it's actually white. It actually is a white dragon. It looks, I kind of like it. It's pretty good to me. Alright, here we have Blue Eyes Alternative White Dragon. Blue Eyes Jet Dragon, Blue Eyes Abyss Dragon, Dragon Spirit of White. Here's a unit right here, Blue Eyes Chaos Max Dragon. He is definitely one of my personal favorites. Blue Eyes Chaos Dragon, the White Stone of Legend, Sage with Eyes of Blue. You actually get 3 copies of this guy, which is crazy for a structure deck. You don't usually get multiple copies in a structure deck. Usually you're supposed to buy more structure decks to do that. Master with Eyes of Blue. Dictator of D. Another Dictator of D. Nibiru the Primal Being. We got some hand traps in here. Ash Blossom Enjoy Spring. Effect Veiler. And another one. I forget this one came with 2. Chaos Form, your ritual spell. Ultimate Fusion, your quick play fusion card. You get 2 copies of these. The Melody of Awakening Dragon. Mausoleum of White. Burst Stream of Destruction. Trade-in. 2 trade-ins, that's pretty good. Called by the Grave. True Light. The Ultimate Creature of Destruction. Destined Rivals. Infinite Impermanence. Definitely going to be helpful to counter some of your opponent's cards. Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon. Can't have a Blue Eyes deck without this guy in here. Neo Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon. Blue Eyes Twin Burst Dragon. This one's definitely a little easier to get since you only need 2. And he definitely has a battle protection. And if can banish your opponent's monster if he attacks and they're not destroyed. Blue Eyes Tyrant Dragon. He is definitely a lot easier too. Probably before these new support cards, he was probably your go-to boss monster at the time. This one says must be either fusion summoned or special summoned from your extra deck by tributing one Blue Eyes White Dragon equipped with a fusion monster. Definitely the point of, I already forgot the name of the card. What was it? I think it was Wishes for Eyes of Blue. Definitely meant to interact with him. Blue Eye Spirit Dragon. This guy definitely helped get Blue Eyes to top of YCS back in 2016, I believe. Good. It made me happy knowing that Blue Eyes topped the tournament. And heck, pretty sure this one's gonna do the same thing. Here we got another Synchro Azure Silver Dragon. And we have Heretic Seal of the Heavenly Spheres, which is a really good dragon support card, especially Blue Eyes. Crazy that they added it in here. And you can get Duel Links, Master Duel, and the Beginner's Guide. You just gotta scan there. Alright, there we go. So, you know, despite the fact we didn't get any structure decks last year, this makes up for it. For me, at least. I think this will be a good deck to get old players back into the game, and it stand a chance. As a Blue Eyes player myself, I will definitely be using this with my structure deck duels with my friends, and get more copies to build an actual deck. So, that's about it for this video. I hope you enjoyed. Until next time.